Right, should we go to the phone lines? We're talking Newcastle United, 03717223344. Steve is a Newcastle fan. Steve-o?
Hello, lads. Andy, Benty, how you doing?
Yeah, we're great. You all right? You had a good weekend, Steve?
Oh, fantastic. 9 goals in 2 games. I'll take it.
Yeah, we're talking about that just at the top of the show. What was it?
I'll take
You're
it.
happy with that? Was it Fulham the week before, wasn't it?
Yeah, do you know what? I just want to say, actually, Benty's saying we're not a good team. We don't belong in that category with the elite managers. It's only because he's a Sunderland ex-player, right?
Well, so you're telling me right now Eddie Howe's an elite manager?
Do you know what? Nah, I'll level with you. He's not. He's not proven himself. I'm not going to go down that track with you, but hasn't he been amazing?
Oh, listen, he's been fantastic. What he's done for that football club with his recruitment and the way he's turned it around. I mean, you lot were difficult times under Steve Bruce. Mike Ashley hated that whole regime, but he's come in and been superb.
You make a good point there, Benny. Steve, let me ask you, right? He has done an amazing job on the pitch, but would he have done as great a job if Mike Ashley was still at the club? I doubt it very much.
No, there's no doubt about it. You know, Mike Ashley would have put the reins on him a bit, particularly down to the recruitment side of things. But I think, in many ways, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think Eddie Howe, not only is he proven to be a really good coach, he's getting the best out of his players. I mean, God, what he did to Joe Linton, it was just unbelievable.
Wow.
Transformation in him as a player. But yeah, no, look, the recruitment, I think, for me, that's a really big part of it. He's brought in decent characters, decent human beings. He's got all the money in the world to work with, but he's bringing in the right people.
The right characters. No, he's brought in the right characters, I think.
Bruno. I think the big difference between Bruno, someone like Hassan Ben Arfa, Bruno doesn't... I know he was sliding on his legs and everything earlier the weekend, you know, celebrating the goals, but he's humble. He's not arrogant. He's a level player.
Well, you know, I said about Ben Arfa and his consistency, but Bruno is showing that consistency. I mean, he is like a top drawer. The weekend he was brilliant.
Yeah, and the crowd, thanks Stephen, the crowd just idolised him.
They idolise him.
Yeah. Christopher is up next. Hi, Christopher.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Christopher, what time do you finish work normally?
3:30 normally.
Imagine if just one day the boss said you can go at 2:30. How would you feel?
I think, well, you probably owe us that time anyway, so I'll take it.
Oh. I was going to say that's how I feel today, but Bentley's got to stay on the extra hour. But anyway, go on then, Chris, what would you like to say?
Just in terms of, since the takeover, the media has obviously tried to hype up a little bit our success, which no doubt will come. But as I was saying to the person I spoke to talkSPORT earlier, for me, this season is already a success. And what I mean is, I'm not trying to sound too overconfident, but it's October and I have got no thoughts of relegation in my mind whatsoever. And for the past 14 years, that's all we've known, looking over our shoulder.
I know, but football fans are very fickle. If you finish the season 14th...
Just if you finish, I'm about to say that 14th.
Yeah, that's no good, is it?
Probably not, but I think best case scenario this season is probably to be best of the rest, as in like 7th, around that 8th sort of position.
But to be fair, the best of the rest could be Manchester City and then everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that.
But, I mean, now teams look at us and go, they're a decent side. A bit like how I've looked at West Ham over the years. They're a decent side. On the day, they can give anybody a go. And at the minute, that's all I'm after, to be honest.
Chris, let me ask you, where's the weakness? Everyone's got a weakness. Where's the weakness in Newcastle at the moment?
Squad depth.
That's it. So your starting 11's as good as it's going to get?
Starting 11's as good as we can get. Starting 11, I'm more than happy with. I think a lot of fans give Shelby some criticism, but I think he makes the team tick. And I think as soon as he gets back, you'll see Bruno be able to push forward even more. And maybe even get in double figures in the season.
Do you know what, Christopher? Listen, I like Shelby, but my only thing about him is that mobility. He can't really get about too much.
Well, they reckon he has put a lot of work into his fitness over the summer, and it was a shame that he got injured against Benfica pre-season. But the photos I've seen, he looks in good shape.
Yeah, his technique is a joke. Wow, Shelby's range of passing.
It's interesting. He said that it's the depth of the squad rather than the starting 11.
Potentially. I mean, listen, any team you can, unless you're Manchester City, you can improve by bringing players in. But there have been bonuses. I mean, as he said there, Joe Linton, the form he turned under Eddie Howe. Almiron, all of a sudden scores that Van Basten last week.
Yeah. And
incredible.
And looks great this week. Just quickly, you've played at St James's.
Yeah.
When you've played there not as a Sunderland player, right? So they're not instantly on your back as soon as you walk out the tunnel. Just what's it like? What is that stadium like?
Yes, it's a really tough place to go. I mean, you've got that slope as well. Have you ever seen the slope at St James's? But it's a tough place because it's always loud in there. always loud. The fans get on the players, get behind the players, and it's like a different, gives the players a different dimension. So it's a difficult place to go. I've gone there, and I think I've got a couple of results there, but honestly, they're always tough games when I've gone there. Always.
One of the best stadiums in the Premier League?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And one of the best atmospheres.
Yeah.